Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hello, Your Honor, and welcome back from the weekend. Well, partly cloudy, very private, and a good chance of irritability today. That's because the moon has moved well into Virgo. It actually started yesterday, so if you got grouchy yesterday, this is really the same transit, although now the moon is off of Venus and on its own. And what this really is a kickoff to a 2-year exploration you're going to have, really, of your basement. It's the best way to put it. It's the basement consciousness, or it's the attic consciousness. You can look at it both ways. Attic from the metaphor of you connecting to the soul collective, connecting to God, connecting to the universe. How can you connect and how can you not connect? Or basement in all the stored fears or wounds from your childhood, which really were, in astrology's perspective, the recreation of a past life emotional situation. So this is also the house of past lives as well. Now what I find is when Saturn goes to this time, we're very much more withdrawn from life than we normally are. Now you may still get pulled out. A lot of times you find that the soul has to be present in the public world while they're feeling this deep inner exploration in the private world. So a lot of times there's some duality going on. Doesn't mean you're not going to be successful or take off. But what it does mean is you're going to be focusing on any fears that you haven't resolved or any childhood memories or pains you're still holding on to and perhaps projecting onto the world. I also find that people will be brought together with a soulmate during this transit because this does deal with past lives as well. So if the soul had an agreement with someone else, well, they might just show up right now and be a major influence as you go through this process. Either way, in these first stages, it's a lot of irritability because what happens is you become very sensitive to these basement issues or these things in the attic that are blocking you from connecting. And as a result, you get irritable, you get frustrated, and maybe you see them in the moment, or you see people in the moment, characters in the moment, and really what you're seeing in the background are these old themes and issues you have to deal with. So in this first stage, fate is definitely taking over, and irritability is definitely more the norm than not. And today, emotionally, that's probably an extreme. But don't worry, in 24 hours, the moon moves into your sign and everything will be sunny and cool. So just sit back and watch the drama. All right, Libra, that's all I got for today. See you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.
Soul Garden.